Okay. I'm a little bit early. We're gonna start in about 4 minutes. Shiloh, come here. Hi. I'm on YouTube. Oh, Shiloh, that's my dog. Meet Shiloh. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm streaming on both Instagram and YouTube. My YouTube is my first time. I'm not sure if anyone's there. But yeah. Hey, no barking. How's everyone doing today? I'm just a little bit early. We'll get started at noon in 3 minutes. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. I'm excited to teach you my drum solo. If you guys want the music, email me. You know what? I'll put my email right now. Oh my God, Mika! Hi! I haven't seen you in years. How are you? Okay, so let me put this email in. Does anyone know how to pin something? Oh, I figured it out. There it is. Pin comment. Yay. Aww. Are you still in Santa Cruz? So we're going to be workshopping belly flutters and shimmies and hair tosses. Hi, Sergey. Welcome back. I'm good. How are you? So if you guys want a bigger screen, you can head over to my YouTube channel, and I'm streaming there as well. It's my first time streaming on YouTube. I hope it works out. So far, I think I just have one person watching on there. Oh my God, thank you, Mika. That's so sweet. I remember our class we took at UCLA. What was that class again? It was like environmental literature or something to do with like activism and environmentalism and literature. Mika and I were both, I think you were an English major, right? I was an English major at UCLA. All right, one more minute. I'm excited. Also, does anyone have any questions while we're here waiting? I'd love to answer any questions. Hi, Miho. Welcome. Thanks for being here. So good to see you. Are you on your work break? What day is it today anyways? Thursday, that's right. I've lost track of the days. All right, it's that time. It's noon. Amika, hi Claudia. Thanks for coming. I'm so happy you're here. All right, you guys, it's noon and we are gonna warm our bodies up. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music off for a second here while we get into our bodies. Okay, can everyone see me okay? Let me see, I'm gonna just lift this up a little so you can see me here. Okay. Boop. Let's just start with a deep breath. Spread your feet nice and wide, plie. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release down. One more time. Exhale, release down, and open the arms nice and wide, reach side to side. Breathing. Good. Go ahead and put your hands on your thighs, hinge at your hips, bend your knees, arch your back, lift your chest forward and up. As you come down, drop your head, and exhale, roll up, rounding your spine nice and slow, pulling that belly button in towards your spine, and then loop your shoulders up and back. One more time, hinge at the hips, bend the knees, reach the chest forward and up, tailbone back and up, lengthening the front of the body, and then release your head, roll up. Last time, loop the shoulders. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll all the way up. Good. Okay, go ahead, hinge again at your hips. Bend your left knee. Put both hands on that left knee. Maybe spread your feet out a little wider if you need to. And then you're gonna open your left arm and twist to the left. Do you guys hear my cat? That's LoJack meowing. LoJack, why are you meowing? Breathe. And then come back to center, straighten both legs. Exhale, lean over to the right, bend your right leg and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And come back to center. Bend all the way down. Keep a soft bend in your knees. And come up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of a hip flexor stretch. So step forward with your right leg, back with your left. Bend that front leg a little bit, and then tuck your pelvis just gently. And then reach your left arm up, lengthening the spine, and then stretch over to the side. Reach towards the front with your right arm as you twist a little bit. And open. Good. Make sure that you have that pelvis tucked under so you can really open up into that left hip. Bend and reach. And open. Good. Let's do the other side. So my right foot is behind, my left foot is in front. I'm bending the front knee just a little bit. Tuck my pelvis under. You can squeeze your glutes a little bit. Inhale, reach up with that right arm, and bend over to the side. Reach towards the front with your left arm, bending and twisting slightly as we open that right hip flexor. And come back up. All right, let's face the front. And we're gonna keep a soft bend in your right leg. Pick up that left foot behind you. Same thing, kind of keep a soft tuck in your pelvis so that you're really stretching the front of the leg here. Breathe, and then slowly release the foot. Flex the foot, cross it over your right thigh, hinge at the hips and sit back. So just be gentle with your body. If anything feels uncomfortable, back off, listen to your body. Come on up, and one more time, grab behind. Release and flex the foot, cross over the leg, sit back. And come out. Good. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Let's switch sides. Grab the foot. Keep that pelvis tucked so you feel a nice stretch in the front of the leg. Good. Release, nice and slow. Keep your balance. Flex that right foot. Place the ankle over your left thigh or top of the knee, not on the knee. And then hinge forward at the hips, sitting back. So you feel a nice stretch in the outer hip here. And come on up. Grab that same foot one more time in the quad. Keep that pelvis tucked, nice and long. Release nice and slow. Flex the foot, cross over the left leg, hinge forward and sitting back a little bit. And come on up. Good, shake it out, shake it out. All right, let's play some music. We'll do a little bit of a follow along, and then we'll get into some drilling for the drum solo choreography. All right, here we go. Turn it up a little. Shimmy. Chasse. We're just warming up, keeping it really simple here. Drop, kick, forward, back, drop, kick, forward, back, forward. Cross turn. Big hip circle. Upward figure eight. Step together, step, twist, step together, step, twist, step together, step, twist. Big hip circle. Cross turn. Maya. Cross turn. Maya. All right, now let's get into the drills. How's everyone feeling so far? It's good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's go. All right, so the first move that I want to teach you is my 3/4 shimmy, and I'm going to break it down really slow for you guys. So the move looks like this. Bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, bum. So what's happening is, if we look at the hips first, I'm dropping to the front, dropping to the back. So let's practice this all together. It's a twisting hip down, right? Twist, hip down, up, twist, hip down, up, twist, hip down, up, twist, hip down, up and down and up and down, up. And talking about my right hip here. Obviously, the left hip is doing the opposite. Make sure your knees are really bent and keeping your pelvis in neutral, okay? We don't want any kind of anterior tilts in our pelvis, meaning we don't want to be out here, but I think you guys know that, so here we go. Neutral hips, dropping our hips diagonally forward and back, forward and back. All right, so now to add the feet. We're dropping that hip forward and down as we step with that right foot, right? So the hip comes up as we prepare, forward and down as we step down. It's kind of counterintuitive, I know, because usually when we walk, we're all like, well, not really, but anyway. So you drop down with the hip as you drop your right heel down, and then the hip comes up to the back as this opposite left hip comes up to go down as you step on your left foot. Up, twist the left hip to the back and down as you bring the right hip up and forward. Down, tick-tock, down, tick-tock, down, tick-tock, down. So notice there's, picture your belt line like a seesaw, okay? And there's like a tick-tock happening. Tick-tock, seesaw, down, up, okay? So we go down, tick-tock, down, tick-tock, down, tick-tock, down, tick-tock, down. All right. Now, if the tick-tock part is confusing and you can't seem to find it in your body, that's totally fine. The very, very basic version of this is just twisting and dropping the hip with each step. So twist and drop, twist and drop, twist and drop, twist and drop. And then later, eventually, you'll be able to add the little tick-tock in between. But for now, if that's confusing, just do the twist and drop walk, okay? So let's practice that walk a couple times. We walk right, left, tick-tock, right, tick-tock, left, tick-tock, right, tick-tock, left, tick-tock, right, tick-tock, left. Okay, let's try that with counts, okay? So it goes 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 5 and a, 6 and a, 7 and a, 8. Let's try that with music, okay? So let's see. Hopefully this song's not too fast, but let's try it. We're gonna try it to the Malfouf rhythm. Doom, tech, tech, doom, tech, tech, doom, tech, tech, doom, doom, tech. Okay, let's go with the right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going back. Forward. Go back. Keep your chest lifted. Are we ready to try a little faster? Yes. Okay. So to go fast, it's going to look like this. Doom, tech, tech, doom, tech, 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 doom, tech. Doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, tech. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. How are we doing, you guys? All right, good job. Okay, so in the choreography, we just do 2 8 counts of the 3/4 shimmy step, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the second 8 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you kind of land with your body to the left corner with your feet together, okay? I find that whenever you dance at a diagonal or at the corner, it accentuates your curves more rather than straight on. You see more curviness. So aesthetically, usually, especially when we do more isolations and stuff and undulations, it's nice to make sure to angle your body at a diagonal. Okay, whew, I'm out of breath. That move is very like cardio, it's good for cardio. All right, so let's try that, just that step with the actual song, and I'll do it to the slow song and then to the fast song. Hold on. Sorry, the song starts right away. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now let's try the next move I will teach you in a second, but we're just drilling the 3/4 shimmy right now to the fast music, okay? Here we go. Okay, so I think you guys are doing good, right? Please let me know if you have any questions. Just write it and I'll answer you. Okay, so let's go to the next combination. So we do 2 8 counts of the 3/4 shimmy, okay? And then we are gonna do just a regular Egyptian shimmy. 1, 2, 3 for 3 counts. And then we go and pop, lift, drop with the chest. Okay, so first we're gonna open the hands out to the side. 1, 2, 3, up, down, and then down, 2, 3, and we're gonna hair toss the hair up and over to the right. So notice my ponytail. Also, if you wanna practice the hair tosses, put your hair up in a ponytail, it'll be less strain on your neck, okay? So I'm going with my ponytail up and over, drawing like a rainbow or a half circle over my head. Boom, boom, okay? Now, neck, be careful with your neck. If you have any neck injuries or whiplash, I would say don't do the hair toss. But there is a safe way to do them, and that is just to have your hair in a ponytail. That really helps a lot. And remember, it's about the hair, not the neck. So you don't want to jam your neck side to side in any way. It's more about using the weight and momentum of your hair to go up and over. Up and over. So notice that the actual movement of my head is quite small. I'm just going maybe a few degrees to either side, but I'm using the weight of my hair as leverage, if that makes sense. Whoop, and then you get slapped in the face. Boom. So it's very light. Just visualize space and lots of space in your neck. All right. So going back to the combination, we shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I prepare 7, 8. Open the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Prepare 7, 8. Yeah? Let's try that with the music, nice and slow. From the 3/4 shimmy. Let's just do 1 8 count so I can count you guys in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Do you guys hear it in the music? Let's try it now with the fast song, okay? Here we go. Oh yeah, so let me clarify. We're just gonna do 1 8 count so I can count you guys in. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then start the 3/4 shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3, chest up. 1, 2, 3, head toss. 1, 2, 3, chest up. 1, 2, 3, head toss. Yes, so far so good. Okay, let's move on. After we go shimmy, chest pop, shimmy, hair toss, shimmy, chest drop, shimmy, hair toss. We land here, open your hands out, and we're gonna do a chest lift, drop, belly, out, in, flutter. Okay, so the chest goes lift, drop, belly goes out, in. All right, so let's practice the chest lifting up and down. Lift, feel nice, push with your upper abdominals are kind of pushing your rib cage up, down, up, down, up, down. So notice that my chest is moving kind of up and down like along an elevator. It's not really going forward and back very much. It's mainly going up and down like riding an elevator. Boom, up, down, up, down. And I'm really, how do I explain this? Like, it's not so much a contraction, but more of just like a lifting. Lift, 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 and then now drop, 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 drop. And it's really hard for me because I have a stiff upper back, but try not to, when you drop, try not to round your back. Try not to collapse into it. So keep your posture as you drop your chest. Okay, now let's move into the belly. For the belly, it's a really good exercise to just push your belly out and pull it in without moving your pelvis. So you push out and in, out and in. Now let's try to localize that action by only doing the lower belly, right? So we go out in the lower, in the lower, kind of at my belly button and lower, out, in, out, in, out, in. Now involve your pelvis, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So my abdominals and my pelvis is working at the same time. Out, in, boom, boom. So in the song, it's quite fast. It's more of a boom, boom, and in. Okay. Now let's practice the flutter. So the most important thing in getting a successful flutter is really, really achieving the vacuum in your diaphragm. Okay. That might sound confusing. Like, why do you have a vacuum in your belly? Well, so how this works is, your diaphragm, it's a pancake-shaped muscle that sits right below your lungs. And when you inhale, your lungs expand, pushing that diaphragm muscle down into your belly. And then when you exhale, the lungs contract and the diaphragm lifts up into your rib cage. Okay? So it's really important actually to exercise this muscle, because breathing with your diaphragm is really, really good for your health. And also, it's just good overall, because breathing properly is good for your nervous system. It calms you down, it relaxes you, it reduces anxiety, it reduces toxins and inflammation in your body. It's like an internal body massage, because the diaphragm presses down into your internal organs and up. It's really good for your digestion too, because there are two little holes in the diaphragm that connect to your esophagus and help with your digestion. So let's first practice this vacuum. Okay, so you're going to inhale, circle your arms up, and you're going to hook your thumbs up here. Exhale, let all the air out, and then without pulling more air into your lungs, just keeping the air out, you're going to suck in. You're going to flare your rib cage out to the side and suck in. Okay, does that make sense? So let's try that one more time. So inhale, get long, exhale, and then suck in. And release. Okay, to know if you're doing the suck in right, you'll see that this part, your jugular notch, also sucks in quite a lot. Look. See how it goes in? What I don't want is for you to go and then like contract your belly really hard and like flex. You want to keep your abdominal wall very relaxed and loose. You're not engaging your abs or your muscles at all. The only thing that's working is your diaphragm, your deep, deep internal muscle. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Inhale, reach up. Stretch, exhale, let all the air out. And then flare your ribs out to the side, sucking your diaphragm up and in. Exhale. All right, so now let's try to get that vacuum. And then when you release, find a reverberation, a vibration in your abdominal wall. Okay, so you're going to inhale, exhale, So notice that the flutter moves by itself in a way that every time I release the vacuum, my belly wall jiggles as a reverberation. And then I suck back in and release, and it jiggles, suck back in. So that initial vacuum is the most important thing. If you can't get that going, your flutter is not going to be very big. It'll be like that. That's how I see most people fluttering, because they're working so hard, but they're not getting their vacuum in. So you gotta really get that vacuum in. Okay. So those are some of my tips for the flutter. And I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel where you can use little weights to strengthen your diaphragm muscle. I use my Zills, but you can use coins. I have like these little stones as well. You can use little stones, anything small, your lip gloss. You put it where, like right below your diaphragm, right above your belly button. And when you lay down, I'll show you real quick. So you can be seated or laying down, and you just put the weight on your diaphragm, and then you do the, I can't do it, hold on, here. Something like that. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I want to teach you the choreo, but those are some quick little tips, okay? So that's the flutter, and the where is in the choreography is we go lift with the chest, drop with the chest, belly out, belly in, and then flutter. Okay? And then we're going to piston hip, right, left, and then ummi, counterclockwise, 2 times. Okay? So the piston hips are driving my hip bones. So feel your frontal hip points right here and drive them down, but to the outside of your foot. Does that make sense? So it's going down in a diagonal direction outwards. So I'm lifting up and into my rib cage, and then dropping down and out. Up and into my rib cage, down and out. This makes a really nice, crisp, sharp, and clear hip. Okay, for this move, super, super important to have a neutral pelvis. This move is almost impossible with an arched back. So really keep that lower back nice and long, and let's practice these piston hips or down hips. They're called both those things. So it's kind of like a Maya in that you go up and out, but it's a sharp drop, sharp drop, sharp drop. Okay, these are the piston hips. So we're going to do 4 of those starting on the right hip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ummi. So this hip is already lifted. I'm just going to contract in the middle first. Pull that belly button in. Lift the left hip up. Release the belly. Circle back around to the right. Contract in the middle. Lift on the left. Release the belly. Circle back and out. And back to the right. So that's 2 ummis. 1 and 2. Okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and. Okay? So let's try from the beginning. Remember, we have the 3/4 shimmy. Then we do the Egyptian shimmy with the chest pop, Egyptian shimmy, hair toss to the right, Egyptian shimmy, chest pop, Egyptian shimmy, hair toss to the left. Then we do the chest drop, belly out, in, flutter. Piston hip, right, left, ummi counterclockwise to the left. 1, 2. Let's try that with some music. We'll go at a slow tempo and then fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3, chest. 1, 2, 3, hair toss. 1, 2, 3, chest drop, hair toss. Up, down, out, in. Drop, 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 drop. All right. Was there a question? I thought I saw a question. For the hip drop, my other hip must go up. Is that right? You mean the piston hip? Yes. Yes. The other hip must come up. What? I thought I saw another question. Where'd it go? The sign in the throat when I inhale. The sign at the throat happens when I inhale. Yes, when you flutter, you're holding your breath. So it's kind of like an inhale, except you're not taking air in. Does that make sense? So you're doing the action of inhaling, but without letting any air in. You're creating a lock so that you don't let any air in. Any other questions? Thank you. Thank you for the compliments. Okay, let's try that up to speed. You guys ready? And just to clarify, in case the hip thing was confusing, yes, so when one hip goes down, the other hip goes up, always. And maybe you were talking about the 3/4 shimmy? Same thing. When one side goes up, the other side goes down. Okay, up to speed, yeah? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left. 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up, shimmy, 2. Hair toss, shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up, 1, 2, 3. Hair toss, up, down, out, in. Okay, let's do that again, like 3 times. From the slow song and then fast song. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up, shimmy, 2, 3. Hair toss, shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up, shimmy, 2, 3. Hair toss, 2, 3. All right, let's try that up to the fast music, and then I'll explain the next combo after this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3. Okay, one more time slow, one more time fast. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up. Hair toss. Okay, I have to take off my socks. It makes shimmying really hard. Okay, let's do it with the fast music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Shim. Okay, I think I did 3 ummies there. You can do 3 if you want to. But yeah, even one is fine. Depends how you feel in your body, okay? So let's move on. After we do the, let's see, we're at the ummies, right? Counterclockwise ummies. Now we're gonna do a hip box, one of my favorite isolations. So it's basically a broken down or staccato ummy. So you go drop down with the right hip, boom. Same thing, it's that down diagonal, piston hip down. Right, tuck into the center, drop down to the left, release at the center. And then, sorry, my mailman is here, and whenever the mailman comes, my dogs go crazy. So I'm praying they don't start barking and going nuts. Oh, he sees my mailman. It's okay, Shiloh, don't bark. All right, so we go down, center, down, release. Mailman. Down, center, down, release. Okay, so one more time. Right, center, left, release. And I'm doing that same action of pushing my belly out and in while I'm moving my pelvis up and down and forward and back. Okay, so drop, tuck, drop, release, drop, tuck, drop, release, drop, tuck, drop, release. Let's go the other direction, okay? Even though in the choreography we go this direction, we gotta practice both sides. Here we go, left side. Drop, tuck, drop, release. Drop, tuck, drop, release. Left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, middle. Okay, so this next combo is gonna be the box, boom, 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 boom. And then we're gonna shimmy, the hip shimmy, not the Egyptian shimmy, bada, 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 bada. And I'm transferring that shimmy as I roll up into my chest. Okay, so the hip shimmy is just very fast hip downs, right? So it's doing the hip down, but at quarter speed, at quarter time. Boom, 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 boom. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, right? So full time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then 4 times. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. Okay, super important to keep that lower belly in and that pelvis in neutral. Okay, so I'm very engaged in my lower belly and inner thighs. Okay, so I'm gonna 1E and a 2E, and I'm contracting my middle belly. I start 1E and a 2E, contract to the upper belly, release and lift the chest, small little shimmy in the shoulders. 1E and a 2E and a 3E. So I'm shifting hips, rolling up, shoulder shimmy. Okay, so I'm layering a hip shimmy with a reverse undulation and shoulder shimmy. Hip shimmy, reverse undulation, shoulder shimmy. So reverse undulation is just tucking in your lower belly and pelvis, tucking at the upper belly, and then lifting the chest up and over. Okay, so let's take it from the box. Drop, tuck, left, release, hip, roll up. Okay, so from the beginning, with counts and then with music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. 1, 2, 3. Chest. 5, 6, 7. Hair. 1, 2, 3. Chest. 5, 6, 7. Hair. Then the up, down, out, in. Flutter. Down, 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 down. Ummy, ummy. Box. Middle, left, release. Hip shimmy, roll up. Shoulder shimmy. Yeah, let's try with music. Slow and then fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 2, 3. Chest up. 1, 2, 3. Hair toss. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, wrong system. Okay, here we go. Let's try with the fast music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. Oh my god, it's so fast. It is so fast. Okay, let's do that again. Slow and then fast. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. job, guys. It's a tricky one. Let's do the fast one. Yes. Okay. I got a question. Is there an alternative you can do for the hair toss for people who have short hair? What we can do is we can shimmy, hair, chest drop, shimmy, and then what you could do is you could bring your arms across your body as you shimmy, and then accent with a sharp arm open to the right. Shimmy, bring it in the middle, open to the left. So it's kind of like a slice. It gives the same effect, and I'm totally open to whatever feels good in your body, but that's just an idea that you could do. Yeah, I would say that's a good one. Let's do that. Okay, let's try that one more time to the fast music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 2, 3. I keep hitting my computer. Okay. There. Okay. And then how do you do the hip shimmy? The hip shimmy. Okay, it's basically the piston hip down, this move, down, 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 but at 4 times the speed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So let's move on to the next combination. Let me see. After we do the box shimmy roll up. Okay, this is the last combination of the choreo. You guys made it, yay. The chest goes up, down, shoulder shimmy in a circle counterclockwise. Okay, so the shoulder shimmy, right? My shoulders are going forward, back, and I'm going right, left, right, lift, left, drop. And keep it small, It doesn't have to be huge, small. Okay, so from the very beginning with counts, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, shimmy, 1, 2, 3, chest, 1, 2, 3, hair, or slice of the hand, 1, 2, 3, chest, 1, 2, 3, hair. And then lift, drop, out in flutter, down right, left, ami, box, right, middle, left, release, hip shimmy, roll up to the shoulder shimmy, drop, lift, drop, to the right, up, left, down. Okay, let's try that with slow music and then fast. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, shimmy 2, 3. Yay! Let's try fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. Lift, drop, out, in flutter. Phew, I'm out of breath. Okay, let's do it slow again and then fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's do it fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, how are we doing? Any questions? Is everyone doing okay? I'm so out of breath. Whew. Okay, let's do that fast one more time. Or would you guys rather do it slow one more time? If we're gonna do it one more time, what would it be, slow or fast? Or we can do both again. Okay, we'll do both one more time each. Okay, last time, and then we stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went the wrong way with the chest. Sorry. Let's do that fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! I'm sorry, I messed up. Okay, one more time. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Good job, everybody. We made it. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot to me. Okay, let's stretch and cool down a little bit here. Whew. Is anyone else out of breath, or is it just me? Okay. All right, ready? Let's stretch. Feet are nice and wide. Plie, inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingertips, flip the palms. Exhale, bend to the right. And back just cracked. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. Up and release. Hands on your legs. Bend your knees, drop your head down. Hang upside down for a second. Bend the knees. Come up. And drop your head, lift your hips. And then bend your knees, pressing your elbows against your inner knees. And one more time, drop. And roll up. Okay, let's work on the neck here. We're gonna tilt the right ear to the right shoulder, press the left hand down and away. And then with your chin, you're gonna bring it close to your chest, stretching the outer part of the neck here. And away. And to the chest. And away. Come back up, over to the left side, drop the left ear to the left shoulder, press down and away with the right arm, feel that stretch. Tilt your chin towards your chest. And away. Okay, and half circle around. Just to the front. And all the way around. And reverse. Good. All right. Separate your feet nice and wide. Hands on your thighs. Hinge at your hips. Bend your knees. Drop your right shoulder down. Twist to the left. Back to center. Twist to the right. Back to center. Turn your feet out and really stretch your inner thighs. Good. We're going to stretch all the way over to the left. Feel your nice stretch on the right inner thigh. And other side. Maybe separate your feet a little bit if you have to. Bend the right knee, stretching the left. Make sure that knee is pressing back. Don't let it collapse in like this. Press it back towards your pinky toe. Stretching that inner thigh. One more time to the left. Again, keep that knee pressing out to the back over your pinky. And over here. Good. Drop down in the middle. Shake your shoulders as you roll up. Okay, bring the feet together. Shake it out a little. Bring your weight over to your right foot. Bend that standing leg a little bit. Lift the left foot. Tuck your pelvis. Stretching the quads, the front of the leg here. Get nice and long. Don't forget to breathe. Release the foot. Flex and cross over your right leg. You can put your thumbs like right here at your hips. Hinge and sit back, bending that standing leg. Breathe. And come on up. Let's switch feet. And maybe shake it out a little bit. And here we go. Lift the right foot. Grab behind and tuck that pelvis. Stand up nice and tall. Try not to lean over. Stand up nice and tall. Knees are together. Soft bend in the standing leg. Pelvis is tucked so that you feel a nice deep stretch in your front of the leg. Good. Release. Flex the foot. Cross over your left thigh. Top of the knee. Hinge at the hips. Sit back. And come out. Good. And we'll do that hip flexor stretch. So my right foot is in front, left foot back. Bend that right knee a little bit. Tuck that pelvis in. And lift your left arm up. Bend over to the side. Reach forward with your right. Slight twist. And come up. We're going to do the other side. Left foot is in front. Slight bend in the knee. Tuck that pelvis, reach up, get long on the right side, and then bend over to the left. Reach forward with that left arm. And come on up. Good. One more deep breath. Inhale, we go. Exhale. Plie all the way down. Lay that torso on your legs. And then roll up nice and slow. So that concludes our class. Thank you so much for watching. Luckily, I didn't get any internet disconnections today, so hopefully I'll be able to save this and post it for you guys. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to stay on another minute or so if you have any questions or to answer any questions. But yeah, we are done. Send me this music. Yes, I will send you this music. Write me an email and I will reply with the song. You want to make another choreo to this music? You mean like continue to finish the song? I can do that. Yeah, why not? Yes, I will save this for sure. I didn't get disconnected, so I'm happy for that. And let's check here. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, slow is easier, but once you practice and get it in your muscle memory, you'll be able to get it fast for sure. Thank you guys so much for coming. It really makes my day. Keeps me busy during this quarantine time. Oh, the song that I use for while I stretch? This one? Al-i bisaluni? This one? Okay, guys. Unfortunately, my Instagram one got disconnected, so I'm not going to be able to save it now. But luckily, I have it here on YouTube, so I will be posting this one. All right. Thank you again so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.